You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not.
Coming at you.
Whoa, it's
Whoa.
an ice cream cone with the
Whoa.
tail on its head.
Ice cream cone. Dude, this guy's crazy.
It's cool.
Why Alexander? Is that a reference to something? Like
No,
Alexander the Great or
What was the other
Dude,
name that we came across?
his sword is awesome.
It's really cool.
Are you thinking of Arthur?
Yeah, maybe he's just quoting just historical
Figures?
figures.
Yeah. Could be as
Doesn't
simple
mean-
as that.
Yeah.
But I want something more. Tell me more.
Because this
Or
game,
not,
this
it's
game
cool.
does credit cat. Oh, you're queuing me to tell you something more.
Yes.
Because I mean, I feel like this game is trying to capture some like Western, like mythological or historical things. You know.
Oh, absolutely. To reel in those American players.
Yeah. Like they wanted to capture some of that audience.
Yep. Plus, they couldn't call everything like fref and hold everybody's attention.
Yeah.
Crazy Lord of the Rings names. All right, I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm not gonna go up there and take a lap.
You find like old historical personalities like that interesting?
Like Alexander the Great.
Yeah, Arthur.
I mean, to a certain degree, but then I realized like there's nothing you can really learn about them. Like that's like super concrete.
Yeah.
Like somebody will be like, "Oh yeah, he did this and he did this," and I'll just be like, "How do you know that?"
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of like discredit it all as like, yeah, sure, maybe it's true, but like maybe it's not, and then that's kind of lame.
Especially with Arthur, like he's
Yeah, like
very mythologized.
yeah, I feel like some people don't even know
Or legendary.
that some people think he's real, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
I think a lot of people think of Arthur as just a fictional character that was created for a book,
Yeah.
and they don't realize that maybe not.
Yeah, I think historians agree there was probably someone named Arthur who was something of a king around the time that it was thought, or that the books take place in,
Right.
or the stories.
But it's like,
Come
how could you really know? Like, what are these records?
Actually, the book series I read recently, the guy is a historian,
Mm-hmm.
and he like, it's kind of neat because he like lays out like why he, or like what sources he kind of drew from for what each book.
Okay.
And there's like several different like, people of the time that he. But then like sometimes he'll just like lambast them and say like, well, like that some of them were like clearly making stuff up as they were going. Like these
Right.
people who were thought of as like the,
Historians of the day.
yeah, or like the record keepers.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, sure, this guy's a historian, but like, that doesn't make his sources more
Oh
credible.
yeah, but he's open about that. He's like he'll
Yeah.
lambast some of them as like, poke fun at the idea that
Yeah.
it all could be for naught.
Yeah. Back then, you could just write whatever you wanted and people would believe it. It worked for like 600 years. In fact, it's still kind of working. Go on. Sorry, I was just kind of making fun of everyone really quick.
Yeah. Anyone else you want to lump in there real quick?
Yeah, Mormons,
Mormons.
they're funny.
Utah's calling.
Yeah?
I have a word. Want to have a word with you.
Literally nothing in that room. Okay.
Yep. Just a big old pillar.
Moving along.
But I for some reason I feel drawn to stories about people like that. The figures of.
Yeah, I find
Even
it
if they-
interesting.
even if they are
like, Julius
mythologized.
Caesar.
Yeah.
Or
He's one I
whatever.
I'm especially interested.
But it's just like, it just seems so mythical at this point. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way you could actually know if anything is true.
Well, when it
And
comes
there's
to
all these, like, movies that have been made about them.
True, yeah.
And it just all kind of gets mixed together. And
I mean, I think there's little to learn from watching a movie about someone like that.
well, that's what I mean.
But-
But that's what everybody knows about those
Yeah.
people. And then you go back and you look at these records and you're like, oh, yeah, just like in Gladiator. That's what
Yeah.
Julius Caesar did.
Yeah.
And, it just gets all mixed up.
Have you ever heard the theory about?
Dude, look at this assassin.
Oh, shit's going down.
Looks like Dick Tracy. He's a game assassin.
You game assassin.
Probably sucks. Drunk with victory, I return to the castle.
We will meet again. Oh, see, this is when things were all good, and then they got started to get bad in like the previous two.
Oh, okay.
because this is supposed to be chronological, I think.
Yeah,
from
this
the
is-
bottom up, not from the top down.
Oh.
Going back in time further.
Oh, right. So things are getting better.
Yes.
Got it. I wonder if it's incrementally the same though.
Could
Like he
Like,
lived.
oh,
he
if-
lived for this long, kind of thing.
yeah. That's
Or
interesting to think about.
is it, like, is the memory from the floor 225 years ago? Did that memory take place 225 years ago?
Yeah.
Whoa! Look at this dude.
Whoa, the black.
He looks very demonic.
Yes.
Oh, and he freezes.
Bad. I was gonna say, dude,
Let's eat some chicken.
have you ever heard the theory about Julius Caesar being, or Jesus being modeled after Julius Caesar,
No.
and that Julius Caesar was real, and Jesus is a fictional character modeled after Julius Caesar?
No, I have not heard that
Okay.
theory, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah. There's like a little bit of weight to it, but not much.
Yeah,
As any theory coming from 2,000 years ago can be.
exactly. I think I just kind of have to live in the now. Like, people put so much importance on things like that.
Oh, I wouldn't say
And,
it's
like-
important. I just
Well,
think it's
I guess I'm thinking
about.
more for like a religious perspective.
Okay.
Like, you have to make so many assumptions to like support your personal beliefs, and it's like, why can't you just like believe in yourself?
Yeah. You got a lot of chicken.
I do. We're gonna need it. Go ahead and snack on this cheese. See if I can dodge this guy. Whack.
But you'll notice JC, same initials from both.
Oh, wow.
Whoa! Instant connection.
Yeah. It's real.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
It's the crux of the theory.
It is.
I love when people
Base.
use that kind of stuff for like the basis of a theory,
Or like,
or just like a big.
oh man, there was this bad video I was exposed to on YouTube through another website
Yeah.
the other day.
Bad as in like cancerous
As in like,
or poorly made.
holy cow. Both.
Okay.
So watch your sword with this guy. He might take a lot
Yeah,
of
and
abs.
my health.
But it was a video about
Does
a person.
so much damage. Did you see how much WHP it did?
I think you can get one more in there. Yeah, don't do it again.
Perfect.
But good damage.
Yeah. 320, man.
It was a person who was like looking at a movie trailer,
Okay.
and like there were like there was like, for example, like a pass to get into like an event, right? And it had like a guest number and stuff like that, and like the date
Okay.
of when it was supposed to be in like a movie trailer. And this person was taking those numbers and trying to interpret them as like hidden messages
Oh my
that
god.
were like talking about 9/11
Some like Illuminati
and
stuff.
and the Illuminati, and it was like, whoa, you've got like, no, it's just, you need to stop.
Too much time on your hands.
Yeah.
And a really, really good imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff goes crazy, man. It's like, it's interesting if it's like a book or a movie or something,
Yeah.
but like in real life, you gotta like,
You gotta draw a line somewhere.
you gotta tread carefully when you're trying to piece together like a conspiracy theory
Yeah.
based on really random stuff that you want to believe is significant or seems significant. And the only reason it seems significant is because you don't have anything to like tell you that that's not what it is. Mm-hmm. Like, oh well, there's a 9 here and there's an 11 there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and no one's telling me that that's not related,
Yeah.
so it must be related.
That's like the kind of thing, like, it was sad to watch.
Yeah. You said it was a movie ticket?
It was like within a trailer, like a character in a trailer had like a pass to get into an event,
Okay.
and like
And the
the
numbers
clip was
that it
shown
said
in
on
the
it.
trailer, and like the numbers were very clearly visible,
Oh, okay.
and so like she was trying to draw
I have
way
seen
too
some
much out of it.
freaky stuff like that though. Like where God, I wish I could remember what it was, but
But she was taking numbers. She would take a number over here and add it to a number over here, and it would make a 9. And then there'd be 2 1s on different, like, opposite parts of the thing.
my
You'd be like,
gosh.
oh, well, that's a 9/11 right there. See
Yeah.
that? And then just do that, like,
8
15
times. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, well, of course, if you add a bunch of numbers, if you add, like, a bunch of numbers on this page that has a bunch of numbers,
Yeah.
you'll probably get a 9. And
Yeah.
then a couple of 1s. Mm-hmm. That's how numbers work.
Yeah.
You just have numbers, and they make more numbers.
Tomorrow on The Boys, we're going to open the big box.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like we did do the small box once.
Mm,
You don't think so?
Not sure, man.
Because you know what's funny?
Maybe in season 1.
Maybe in season 1, back when
Who remembers that?
we were children.
Yeah. Rooks.
You're now grown men.
Knights.
Loops is a grown man, changed man, really.